Top 3 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competitors that have inspired me in my game and in my general philosophy of Jiu-Jitsu. In reverse order of importance of inspiration. At number 3, Gordon Ryan. He's on the top 3, but he's not number 1. And the reason why he's number 3 is because I like, honestly, so much about what he does. He's the number 1 guy in the game. He likes no-gi, and I'm not going to fanboy too much, but his jiu-jitsu, on point. His ability to make money through jiu-jitsu, on point. His ability to promote, on point. His ability to coach, I actually think, is on point. I really like the way he explains things. I like his philosophy of how he trains. Well, he's winning. He's the number 1. You really can't argue with that. So, don't have too much to say other than Gordon Ryan is the GOAT. Let's talk about how he's inspired me, actually. First of all, I use a lot of the things he does in my game. I like his cross grips from top mount to set up a bunch of different triangles or other options. I like the way he goes for underhooks obviously he doesn't own underhooks, but his stretched out mount position after underhooks, I absolutely love. The way he crushes people from S-mount, the way he submitted the hillbilly hammer with straight up pressure from S-mount. I love that position. I love the fact that he was able to do that. Mother's milk submissions. I love that. I love the fact that Gordon Ryan can do a submission, and I go to any gym, like anywhere in the country, and there are fools who are doing it. Do you know how many people who I've heard are doing the mother's milk submission because that was something Gordon Ryan was trying to get? Like, a lot. Like, it's awesome to me that he has that influence. And on top of that, like, his jiu-jitsu is really good. So that's why Gordon Ryan is number 3. And some of the reasons he inspired me. Number 2 is going to be Barrett Yoshida. And he's inspired me a lot more recently. And I didn't really discover him until I was in my purple belt phase. But he's inspired me with, honestly, how I tie my belt. If you know, you know. But I promise I'll make a YouTube short about the funniest way to tie your belt. And it's actually the way I genuinely tie my belt because it has a tactical advantage and allows you to assassin choke people. It's really cool, and that has definitely inspired me. But beyond that, I've been inspired by the crucifix position immensely. It's something that I just absolutely love. It's something that I've explored very thoroughly. I love the way Barrett Yoshida sets it up. Obviously, he's dominated people in competitions. And I love the way I copied a couple of his entries. I have some of my own, like, mixed mass entries, but the way he sets up the gi, the way he's, to control their arms, the way he's, Barrett Yoshida, if I could have a crucifix game as good as Barrett Yoshida, that would make me so, so proud. So that's number 2. And number 3 is going to be an unnamed competitor who trained or competed in ADCC trials in the gi. Why has that inspired me? I want to do that. I think it would be really cool. I'm not going to lie. I feel like if you set a specific training camp around wearing a gi versus no gi opponents for a year and a half, 2 years, you could at least place well in one of the trials events. Or maybe I don't know, I'm going to try it. I don't know. I just think it would be fun to wear a gi in ADCC trials. But actually, like, take it seriously, though. I don't think the guy who did it took it seriously. That's just me.